Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live stream again, my second day. Just setting up everything. We'll start in a minute. Just sharing the streams with other people, and I will start very soon. Yeah, today, today I'm working on Growthboard, so let me share my screen. Growthboard. Just changing something here. Growthboard, sharing you the website to give a little bit of context. I think it's not yet been shown. Let me change. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so Growthboard is a platform for SaaS companies to measure and track their SaaS marketing efforts. So basically what you want to do is track all the leads, track exactly from which channels they are coming from, and then link that information together with your payment provider's information and track from where people are coming from and what is generating more revenue. So essentially that's what we are trying to do. For that, we have already started working on it for a while. So we can add multiple websites. I have two websites there, and we can already see from where the leads are coming from on the different websites. And for that, we have a snippet code. For that, I have two projects. One which is our SDK, which is then included on each customer's project. That's what people will need to include in order to track their users. And then then we have our own website and our SDK library where we are collecting those requests. So, for example, if I open here, network, let's just go. We have to not have so many things. So you can see that I'm calling a track mechanism. We collect some IDs of the users that we store on the local storage. And then I call also the identify to know who the user is exactly. So this is very typical from product analytics. Um, from product analytics, basically you have always this identify that allows you to know exactly who the user is. And that's the core of our part so far. And what I'm working today is essentially on this identify and how to connect that with everything else that we have so far. Sorry, just answering on the Morning Makers show community Discord. Norbert was suggesting that this is not the best time to live stream, but anyway, it's the time that I'm working on it, so better that than nothing. Maybe I will also work a little bit at night and also stream a little bit at that time when other people might be available. However, not sure if if the chat is working on Twitter. Okay, what I'm doing here. I got a little bit lost by setting up everything now, but let's get back to where we were. Yep, I was working on the identify route. So I'm using the route for now. I'm using the routes on my Next.js project, and I'm using. So my SDK is calling my own app on the Next.js with a track and identify method so far. So just starting with this one, so I get the distinct ID, session ID, and my website ID. So this is my Supabase. With this project I'm using Supabase. It's the first time I'm using Supabase. So let's I'm just gonna share my link for YouTube on Twitter because the quality is always bad. Just thinking a little bit how to manage these users. So I have this tracking event where I have the distinct IDs and the session IDs. Defining the model of the database. So there I have distinct ID, session ID, email, website. This one should not be null. I don't want to have I want to have everything filled in, to be honest. Let's remove that. I'm thinking if I should need to have also the just duplicate this one. So distinct ID is unique and I might have multiple sessions per distinct ID. And I might have multiple, so each user might have multiple distinct IDs, which might have multiple session IDs. Okay. So there so I'm not gonna add the session ID here. And I think with this information I might be able to do it. Do I need ID? I think if I have this, this, and this might be enough as a primary. This way I'm not gonna add multiple entries. I'm sure that I only have one distinct ID per website per user. Because when they log out, I get a new distinct ID. Okay, it should work, so I don't need the ID. How should I call it? That's the hardest part of software engineering, is defining the names. Okay, tracking. I have tracking events, I'll put tracking users. It's easier. As name of, yeah, this one I can make it foreign key. Cancel. I've been using Firebase, so no need to define all this model on a database, so I'm not so much fluent on it. Yeah, this might be an issue if we keep, if you ever want to delete a website. You also need to remove all tracking users, which makes sense. Let's go like that. Okay, database will be table will be created. One other thing that Superbase has that which is really cool is a way to generate your types. So just do this and my types are added automatically, which is really nice. So now what I want to do is first check if user is already identified or not is already added to the DB. Okay, I first need to get, I think I have here some models already. When you work on many projects, sometimes you lose track of where's your code. Yeah, components, libs, DB, channels. This here I'm adding directly. Mm-hmm. Okay, here I'm gonna get so I need a website ID. Website ID, string, distinct ID, which is a string, and email, which is a string. Tracking users. No, it's not Tina, it's Superbase. Every library likes to call it client. It doesn't help. Okay, so there I have the type correct. It should be good. And yeah, don't for now. I don't need it directly. What I want. I want to check if the user is already tracked on database. Not get is as. Okay. if is added, if not is added. I want to add it. So tracking event, no. Tracking users. Exist. Insert. The thing is, I have distinct ID. I have website ID. I have email. And that's it, I think. Email, distinct ID, website ID. Let's see. If the user already, I just log a message to keep track of it. I have too many pages opened. Need to refresh so that the identify is called. Seems to be compiling. Okay, let's see what's the issue. Maybe I should add this error message still. Too many logs. I have here the body. Maybe on the track I will just remove these logs. This is working already, so no need to keep logging it. should work. Why you don't have a, the call is not here. He said it should be there. Yep, it's coming here in the error. I think the problem is this single. This data can be null. Okay. So this was created. Now if I run again, refresh again, it should give me saying that user already added to the DB, which is great. Too small. You can see that this user is already there. Okay, that's good. This is good. Let me log out. Log in again. Uh, check your emails. Should get a magic link somehow. Yeah, good. So I have another distinct ID because whenever I log out, I reset my IDs, then I open it again. I create a new one again. So this is working as expected. This is good. Let me push these. So I need to do some changes on my SDK. So the way I'm doing it now, I still don't have npm package for my SDK. So I'm building and creating this dist, and then I just synchronize with my project. And because of that, I have here a way to call my local host. Could do it differently, but sometimes I'm just lazy. This way I'm calling the default one, and I want, because I want to push to production. So I now need to and here they should be with the correct URL now. So if you see, this should be failing now because I'm calling a method that doesn't exist yet in production, probably. The identify. I think I have not yet pushed it. Just refresh and see if that's the case. Indeed. It fails because it now tries to where's host. Yeah, tries to go to our official SDK. So yeah, I'm good to push to production. Okay, can revert this change. There's ways to link the different package in the beginning. When I was having many change, I was doing it, but right now I'm not doing it. So because I'm not changing the my SDK that much. What do I have now? I want to do some protection on SDK. I was chatting with ChatGPT to understand what would be the best way to obfuscate an email without using a third-party library. There's MD5 libraries, which I used to use a lot. I don't want, because this is a snippet that is going to be added in many projects. I want to make it the smallest possible, so I don't want to include many libraries that are not needed. So ChatGPT proposed me to create me this obfuscate email function. But I'm not liking it too much, to be honest. At least the result. And I'm not sure about the collisions. It's basically what I want to avoid. My issue is that on the identify, I need to check if by mistake the user is not calling identify with a different email. Or should I just ignore it? Maybe I just ignore it. Thinking to myself if this is really needed or not. I see for now I can ignore it, but might need to do something there. you see here, it should have some identifier. There's this obfuscate email. To be honest, I don't understand fully this code. Just see what it will be. Anyway, maybe I will just ignore it for now. And if you call twice, we'll see if there's an issue. Instead of creating myself this corner case, let's see if this is an issue after people start integrating it. Okay. So what I did here. I had to add a website ID. Okay. Let's come here. I think I have a component. Identify logged user, a React component that will get the user from Supabase and will call the identify method if something changed. I need to remove this console log. And here if I have an email, I call it, otherwise I call reset, and that's this. Oh, too much. This is enough. And I just need to have it. Basically, I don't need this set user because I'm doing that with a reference. And I just load this on the layout, and if I have a user, I call it. If not, I don't call it, and I call this always the identify. Okay, this seems good. Let's move to the leads. I've also added, because initially I didn't have a website ID. Now I'm having the website ID. Let's see if it's added the website ID. It seems so. be added. Let me ask. No longer know how to do SQL queries, so I'm asking ChatGPT for an help. But, if he wants to help me. As simple as that. Okay, so I don't know, but I don't have any ID here. This is strange. Yes. I know why. Because of this skipping tracking event for localhost. So let's just go to close port. Because deployment should have been completed. It failed. Deployment failed. Oh, this is my issue. It seems the way the SDK is compiling is not working. Yeah, I had these issues in the past as well. So I think I added a condition here. Where was it? Well, let's ask ChatGPT. if there's a way to compile without this or to add this condition. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I don't have a switch statement, that's the thing. What I feared with this. Asking ChatGPT for that, so I think the issue is somewhere else. Load ChatGPT today. Oh yeah, yeah. What should I do there? Hmm. If I put a return, will it work? Let's see if I can reproduce the compile error, at least locally, instead of pushing to Versa. Okay, here it compiled. Oh no, it didn't. I don't think this is the issue. Okay, seems if I move the try before, now it works. Weird. That's strange. Supabase. I really like, so far I'm really liking Supabase. But what I'm not, but the JavaScript libraries doesn't allow you to make complex queries, just simple ones. So the way I overcome that is to create functions, PC functions that are directly on the database, then I can call them with certain parameters. And here I'm calling, so this is the function that gives the distinct IDs by website between these dates. So there, in this one, I want to join this with my new table. ChatGPT really helps me on these type of queries. Let's see if he understands this type. If not, can try to join both of them. See what it will give. So he added the email, which is great. That's what I wanted. And now he joins everything. Including the tracking users on this one. What was doing it before? Before was not using a join. Need to see if the results are identical. Let's ask him. Just to be sure that he's not hallucinating. But seems correct, the function. So I think this will fail because I added the return is different, but let's try. Well, it worked. Let's run Mesh schema, I think. And run again. So here I'm leads. Maybe I'll remove the user ID, but let's see. But I'm not sure if this is the column. Maybe. Yeah, but it's empty. It's empty because I'm not tracking any local traffic. Let's see if I can connect here. or otherwise I need to remove this condition to log locally. I have not yet tried the dashboard here. Let's see if it works. It does. I should have at least 3. Didn't work. Hmm. Why is it forwarding me to localhost? I have not yet used the dashboard in the production environment, so this might be the reason. This is the issue, probably. No, this is another thing. This is another thing. No, don't think that this is the issue. No, this was for the Google Ads that we are no longer using it. Let me try. Yeah, I did it on the wrong one. Yeah, here redirect to localhost, which is not correct. Not sure it's still gonna work. No, didn't work. Well, here, so Is it the configuration from Superbase? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Where's the issue? What is this? It might be a, yeah, it's an extension. Mm-hmm. Don't think this is working. Let's see it. I don't think so. It always goes to the localhost, so something is defined with the localhost. Route URL is correct. Honestly, I don't know where's this issue coming from. For now, I need to fix that or see what's the issue is there. For now, I think I will remove the track from the localhost. So that I can have some things being tracked correctly. Now I'm getting already the websites, which is good. Let's try this function. Should be on this one, not on the other one. But still not being shown the email, so let's see. Success, no rows returned. This is interesting. Let's see the code. Don't remember much how this is done. I think I'm on the wrong function, to be honest. Either the function was not saved, or I don't know. First I have the wrong website ID. Doesn't help. Still no rows. Yeah, I don't know why. Still not good. Yeah, I think I was on the wrong. Could not be on the correct one. Yeah, I wanted it to. I think I need to delete it and create it again. This one I can delete because it's not being used. Let's try to call that one instead. But this, no, this is not getting the correct. I think I messed up something. This is the, no, not this one, all-time stats. Let me check which functions are called. Doesn't have much change. Yeah, I think I was working on these functions before and changing some ways of doing it. So not sure. This is what I changed now, which was before that one. This one is being called, I'm sure about it. There you go. The other one by channel as well. So those two are, and the other one was this one. So let's say this is the function that it's stored there. Let's tell ChatGPT that we were wrong. I think I might have it somewhere here. Let's see. Before it created this function that I'm no longer using it or never used it. Sync file. This was the previous function probably. Some tests that I had. Okay, let's see if you answered it. It's here. I think now if I just copy and put on SQL, it will fail. I probably need to delete it first. Let's just see if it's correct first. So edit the email. Everything else should be the same as before. On tracking event that makes the inner join, here puts the left join. Let's see. Yeah, I think left makes sense. I think it will fail. Yeah, cannot return. I cannot change the return type. That was I was expecting in the first call, but it so I'm gonna delete this one. And then I need to run again. Okay. Yeah, users doesn't exist. No, deleted it. Still no rows. Good, good, good. Let's just work first on the query. It is UID. Okay. Not sure the issue is the date then. Yep, it's not the problem of the date. See if he can help me, ChatGPT. Point, let's see. See if I have one distinct ID. It's not here. He gave me a query that will return users or will return the data even if the user is not there. Let's see if it works. This one. Okay. Now I should have one that it's not null. Unless I don't have any tracking event. Am I on the right website? Website ID. Okay. Yeah, website ID is not good. Doesn't help. Either I put the wrong one. Close port. Yeah, I did. Damn it. It's my bad. I'm loading with the wrong site ID. This doesn't help. Let's see if I refresh this one. Okay, now I have the correct website. Still no ID. What happened? The Orioles returned. Fence. Okay. Don't think this query is good. Okay. Let me try to do it myself. let's see if I get this. First, let's see if I, on the previous query, right? Let's see if this one is there. No, it's not there. So the previous query was already wrong. Okay, doesn't work. Does event match channel? Okay, that's the issue. Because this is the function that I have that match a channel. And my channel, I don't have any channel with localhost. Okay, that's the issue. There on the crossword. Let's create channel. Search row. Automatic generate, doesn't care. Website ID. I want crossword localhost. Now I should have the localhost here without any rules. The question of inner join. Let's see if I can. I have this function here. What does it do? Basically, given this function is the function that gives me the condition on which channel it belongs to. This is strange. You have it receives, yeah, it receives a tracking event and the channel rule, and decides if they match or not. Not sure if you will be able to do it. Not sure how to do that part. See what he proposes. Who's making a left join? Not sure if this will be accurate, to be honest. Let's see. Not confident on this one. Need to review this. I think I need a break. Uh, we'll keep thinking a little bit about it. Maybe restructure the way I'm doing this. Rethink exactly what I need to do or where I want to go, and then rethink the model again. I don't think it's going the right way, so need to rethink that part. So maybe just think by myself, and maybe tomorrow we'll stream again. Not sure how many people are watching or watch this live stream, so let's see. Anyway, it's a nice experience sharing about the projects, especially this one that I'm really building a project and not so much integrating with another tool. So for anyone that joined, thanks. If you listen to this, just let me know what you think about the way I'm doing it, and happy to hear your feedback. I'll wish you a great rest of the day.